All right, I'm up on the Senator Highway and I'm going to do some sampling today. I'm just going to hit different areas and sample. I just stopped here briefly. It's an old quarry. And I'm just kind of looking at, the material that's scattered about. Lots of this diorite everywhere, all busted up, and some quartz here and there. Some of it looks like it was heated pretty well. Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting little area. All right, I'm here on the, I think I'm on the very uppermost hacienda, and we found an area of rust, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and test it for us, because Jesper and I came up here a while ago, and let's see if we can get a little gold. What I'm going to check, this is super hard pack, super dense material, so it hasn't been dug up recently, and I'm also checking along these rocks, and I'm doing a little sweeping, and there's a few areas like this, but they've had some really good monsoon, and it sends a pretty fair torrent down this creek. Another thing is it kind of opens up here, and I'm figuring that there could be some material in this zone where it opens up, because in this zone it's going to slow down a bit. All right, so there is gold here. I took a very small sample. Let's see if you can see that. I'm sure you can see it. There it is. So that's really good, because I probably took the sample size maybe a quarter cup. So that's good. There's gold here, and now I'm going to dig a greater volume sample off that hard pack. Okay, here's where I'm going in now. This is a really nice crevice because it's the baseline material, and it looks like it goes under here, underneath. You can also see that some of this material, it's very pasty, agglomerated. There's a little bit of root in there, mostly grass root. You can see it down there. This is a good one. If in fact, it continues to run here. So if I get something here, I'll probably, you can see this is almost, yeah, it's really interesting looking stuff. But that's a place where gold would definitely hang out. So if I'm going to find it, I'm going to definitely find it here. So on the way to my next spot, decided to swing by the Senator mine. It's on the way. I think all of this basic structure is going to be here for a lot longer than any of us. It's just stout. This would be a very cool area to have had a camp out. It looks like someone did it. Yeah, look at this work. Just incredible. And there's a path down here for people that don't know. Most guys that prospect would know where this is. So if you're new to the area, it's pretty easy. You can drive by it easily, but if you look for the tailing piles, you probably can't miss it. They're quite extensive. There's a path that goes further down as well. So they've tried to slow the erosion process. Okay, I got some really fantastic material, and I'm very hopeful that this is the good stuff. I got some material that is rusty, crusty, like from the old days. And I used to find the gold in the middle of the road. No one said anything to me, But this stuff, you can see how granular it is, and the matrix it came out of is just rusted, decomposing granite. Like on this little piece, you can really see. And there's a bunch of stuff in the bottom. And then I got this other one down on a top secret section of links, and I'm hoping that we get some good gold out of this, because if we do, we'll be able to do both spots, because people saw me, no one said anything to me, and maybe because they've seen me out there for 20 years, but all right, let's be hopeful. Okay, it turned out that the buckets were a bust. A little disappointed. There was some gold in it, but it was very fine gold. But this is the gold that I've gotten the last 2 trips, and unfortunately, I don't know what happened with my Sony ActionCam, but I have a GoPro now, and this is actually the second video that I'll have done on it. So I had to show this because I had the snuffer bottle with me. Okay, on what I think would be your left, the smaller pieces. It's from one hole. I hiked into an area, and it was a fairly rigorous hike, and I found nothing there, and I worked some really fantastic crevices with decomposing material, and but it just wasn't there. And on the right here, with the larger pieces, much larger pieces, I got this from a little fall zone with a bedrock and a couple of drops, and it was all in one little corner. All of this material, I'm pretty sure, came out of the one little corner. And so I was really fortunate. So regardless, this is some of the better gold I guess I found the last couple of months. And hopefully we'll get some more. Well, it was a great day. We got a little bit of gold. I was able to show you the gold I got on the last 2 trips. It's pretty good. Not bad. So it was 2 of my better trips. Unfortunately, I don't know, the SD card must have gotten an electromagnetic area or something like that and was erased, because I felt like I sent it over to my daughter to do the video for me. But it's the end of the day. We helped a young gent start his car, got stuck here, and man, it's quiet, and it's really actually quite strange that there's no one camping here. I'm over at the Abandoned Mine campground, and there's no one here. So a great day, a little bit of gold, a lot of camaraderie and meeting people, and Colorado's next. I'm gonna head up there in a week, and it's gonna be a sluice party.